Hey, what's up guys? It's Tenchip here with another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're going to be looking at the set 75103, the First Order Transporter. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing. It is free and you can always change your mind later. Guys, it's Tenchip here with another LEGO Star Wars review. Today we're going to be looking at set 75103, the First Order Transporter. This set includes 792 pieces, and today if you're buying it, it will cost you brand new around £140. It includes seven minifigures, 2 Resistance soldiers, 2 First Order Flame Troopers, 2 First Order Stormtroopers, and Captain Phasma. To the minifigures. Let's start with the First Order Flame Trooper. They, as we saw in the X-Wing, have their rifle gun with a brick on the end to make it look more like a flame thrower, and they have their nice helmet, which is different to all other Star Wars helmets, backpack which holds their gas canisters. Their body printing is the same as the Jetpack Trooper, which we have recently seen in the newer sets, and leg printing with different legs on each side. There is some back printing, as you can see there, but it's not very detailed as you don't really see it through these pieces. And let us not forget, you get 2 of them in this set. Moving on to the second pair, we have the First Order Stormtroopers. They have their older helmets, where, as you can see, compared to this newer version, have a much bigger eye piece which they can see out of, and it's a lot less detailed on the front. Oh, move my glass. Moving on to the body, they have their suit on, as you can see, as the belt, which carries down onto their leg piece. Not very detailed back printing, but is quite accurate, as if you could do Battlefront. Put them back there. Now the 2 Resistance soldiers, you have a girl and a boy. She has her bracing and some body printing. No leg printing though, you just get a green legs. Her gun is a different colour to the First Order Stormtroopers. It's more of a chrome colour. And that belt carries on to the back. Moving on to the second. He has the normal Resistance soldier body part, and the same as the back, except he doesn't have a helmet on, and he just, again, same as the woman, just has some plain legs. Moving on to Captain Phasma. She has her cape on, as you can see here, with her silver armour, which looks very nice. She again has the same helmet as the others, which is very different to the newer version. Also, you get the newer version of Captain Phasma in the AT-RT, First Order AT-RT, which is a terrible set, and I don't advise you ever buy that set, because it just looks really bad. Moving on to her, she's basically the same, as you can see in the background, as the First Order Stormtroopers. It's just silver, and the same back printing. Moving on to the actual set, let's start at the front and move our way to the back. First, we see the lights on both sides, and then a singular light on the top, which have these frilly pieces as the back of it. This is the front, which is the hangar door bay, which can fold down from a piece using the back, but we'll get to that at the very end. Front piece fits nicely onto this, as you can see, and that folds up and down, and you can take that fully off. This is one brick ride the whole way through up to around here, where it changes. Same on the other side, and this can be taken off to see that much more clearly. However, it is very hard to put back on. Moving on to the top, you have the top part. A few details, some spring-loaded shooters and some stud shooters, which can be accessed through this hatch here. Moving on to later. The interior is a quite small space. As you can see here, you can only fit around 4 troopers in here if you stand them up. I'll just put that there. And then the flame troopers take up even more space, as you can see here. But you can fit 4 troopers in there, which is a nice fit, as lots of other LEGO sets come with too few minifigures to actually fit inside the actual ship. Lots of lights here, and in the very first movie you see those red lights, and these are portrayed on these bits here. Taking them out, you can see it's mainly black with a few grey parts on the floor and some nice walls on the side, and you can see the 1 block wide the whole through. Putting that back on, moving on to the back of the set, you have some nice engine parts on the side here which actually move onto the engine, and can slightly see through the whole set there and see more of the technical parts. On this side you see this button here, well, not really a button, but you can twist it, and that allows you, let me just put this guy in here, that allows you to twist that up and down as the gunner man, and you can always put their gun there if you would up there if you would like. So you can twist that back down, and that's covered up for space battle, or you can flip it up and that flies nice and fast back for a ground battle. And you can put whoever you want in there as long as it fits the set. There isn't anything like that on this side. As you can see there, there's no twisty parts here, which makes the 2 sides a little different. Moving on to the back, there is some nice detail here, which makes the set a bit more different to the symmetrical part of all the other sets. And also you get this cockpit here, which is quite detailed on the front there, as you can see, with a sticker. It does stand out, but you can pull this part out here, and you can stand your minifigure up there, and that slides nicely into there. Put that down and you really know they're there. You don't have to have a minifigure in there, but you can, even though you don't see them. Pushing that back along, put that back up. Now let's move on to the 4 engines at the back. They have a blue light in the middle, and they are all the same, just at tilted different angles. With it's quite hard because this set does, and quite a lot of technique there at the back. Now the most important part of the set is this hook here, which if I pull, see the front cockpit goes down, and which means that the stormtroopers can go down the ramp and put it back up. My opinion of this set is a 9, as the only downfall with this set is that the cockpit is the interior is way too small. However, the minifigure selection I think is one of the best Star Wars has ever made, as you can actually have a battle, and it's called a transporter, which means that it's supposed to transport lots of minifigures, not just 2. But this set you get 4 minifigures to transport, which I think is a great selection made by LEGO. I think if you want a First Order army, you must buy this set, as it is a very good collection. Also, you get quite a few minifigures out of it, and there's only 2 sets which come with Captain Phasma, and the other set is much worse than this one. Also, you get 2 Resistance soldiers, which I think is also good. Thank you for watching my review of the LEGO set 75103, the First Order Transporter. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a like and consider subscribing. It's totally free and can always change your mind later.